Sounds right.
Snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Sounds right.
And we're rolling.
All right.
I'm here today with Justin Starkell. He goes by all his Instagram page, and YouTube social media stuff. He goes by the Real Slim Starks. It's a great play on words because people don't know there's a famous basketball player named John Starks, and Starkell recognizes that. And hey, Starks, did you actually watch John Starks play?
No, I think I'm too young, actually.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
I'm too young.
I'm a little older than you, but John Starks was New York Knicks like in the 90s, right?
No, I had one of his jerseys, and it actually burnt down in my house.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
My house burned down fucking last October in Edmonton, actually.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. But okay,
whatever. But sorry, let's get on track. What you were trying to talk about?
Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Let's get on track.
You're right. Yeah. My bad. Yeah. So right now, Starks, he rolled into Cax Barn podcast. I met him a couple weeks ago, and I was just hearing his story. He's a local artist. But where are you from, though? First of all,
Salmon
Arm, British Columbia. Check out the tats. But he lives in Calgary now, and he has music. I'm gonna put all of his a couple of his music videos, things of that nature, in the show notes there.
I'm on Spotify, just all undercase Starks.
There you go. Starks is also playing at the Unicorn this Saturday. I should have this podcast out before then if you're able to check out his show. It's rap, it's hip hop, and I recommend it. You know, it's fun. Yeah. I definitely was bobbing my head to it and kind of
sweet.
I don't know. I enjoyed it, man. Like, sweet. But okay, let's just get the elephant out of the room here. Starks, what happened with your voice? First of all.
Okay, well, I mean, I was born with this voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell the whole story on why and whatever shit happened. I guess I got like 1 in 4 people are born with this voice.
Uh-huh.
And I had to go to the Vancouver General Hospital every year till I was 13. There's like shit that grows on my vocal cords. But I got that shit lasered off when I was 13. So then it got a little better. And then I got hit by the train and I had to get a tracheotomy.
Yeah, we're going to get into that story in just a second here.
And then it made it worse.
Okay, the voice, the thing is your music, I think it adds to it.
Oh, yeah. It makes it, yeah.
That's what I noticed off the jump because I was just noticing, I'm like, dude, like, this is unique to me anyway. I do, and you're right. I do know some people with a more raspy pronunciation of things. So you're right. It's not that uncommon, but you got to admit, just upon first meeting, when you start talking, people are like, okay, does he
are you sick?
Are you sick? Like, do you have throat cancer or something?
Like during COVID, it was the worst. Like, try going around with my freaking voice, dude. During COVID, they're like, oh, are you sick? No.
Yeah.
No, I just got hit by a train.
Fuck. What I want to talk about the train thing, but I also want to dive into your music.
Sorry about that.
We'll segue into that after this question I have, because it's just something I was thinking about since I met you, and I saved it for this podcast here. But what gave you the courage to get into music with the raspy voice? You know, because music is literally singing, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. People, like during high school and shit, people were like, yo, have you ever thought about singing or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I listened to a lot of rap. I've like wrote down raps. They're like, yo, you should do it. And when I was about 16, I think, grade 10, I dropped a mixtape and gave it out to everybody in school.
Oh, yeah. Is that on Salmon Arm?
Yeah, that was in Salmon Arm.
Yeah.
Shout out Seminar.
I know. I actually know Salmon Arm. My a childhood friend of mine had a cabin up there, and like so
Oh, yeah.
we would cruise up there, and yeah, beautiful scenery, great lakes. Definitely a throwback though, because I remember for whatever reasons when I was in Salmon Arm, they were like a year or two behind in like stores things. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like yeah, so I just remember just picking up a lot of just items that were like clothes, for instance, right? That were like
Okay,
1 or 2
yeah.
years back or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just that. But you know, Salmon Arm still categorized as basically like a small town, I would imagine.
Well,
Right?
no, I think in 2012 it became or 2010 it became a city.
Okay, never mind. My
Well,
bad.
by the population.
Right. Hey, okay, so continuing on, you're wait, just keep it real with me. How do you want to do this? Do we want to talk about the train accident off the jump, or because
I don't
that
care,
honestly,
yeah.
that's what you hooked me on at first,
Well,
because I
yeah.
didn't know anything about your music when we were talking to Cax. I just thought like, hey, here's this laid back dude just chucking back drinks, and then you're like, I forget how you opened up because I was drinking a bit myself, but you were just like, Shawn, I got hit by a train, and I was sitting there thinking like, you're here, so
Yeah,
how the
bro.
fuck did that turn out?
Well, honestly, it was my buddy's birthday, Evan. It was Evan's birthday, and my friend Waylon came to town for Evan's birthday. We were all 18 years old. We just graduated high school.
How old are you now, bro?
I'm 27.
27. Okay, so 9 years ago this happened.
Yeah, December 12th, 2014. Yeah.
I guess you don't forget a date like that.
No. I think it's 8 and a bit.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Carry on, man.
Anyways, we went to Murmur. Well, okay, I'm paraphrasing because I'll tell you what I remember.
Okay. Yeah.
I was okay, well, let's skirt back. 2014, I graduated high school. My uncle offered me a job.
All good, brother. Keep going. You're good.
My uncle offered me a job, and he works here in Calgary, Murray's Sheet Metal.
Okay.
So he offered me a job, and I was like, yeah, thank you. Like, he came to my graduation to do that for me, and I was like, yeah. So I moved in September, and
Have you ever been to Calgary before then?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I have because all my family lives here.
Oh,
but
okay.
I never lived here.
Okay. But
Like
you visited before.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
cool.
my parents live in Salmon Arm, but
Yeah. But your rest of your a lot of your family in Calgary.
a lot of them, yeah.
So
like
you're probably
aunts and
thinking
uncles
like move to a big city kind of thing.
yeah, but then I have all that support, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So I moved and then started working, and we went out. So, and then fast forward, I went out for drinks on a Friday with all my coworkers. I guess I got real wasted, and I showed up to the university because my friends were going to the University of Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
And I called Wayland, and I was like, yo. So my uncle came to my graduation, offered me a job. I was like, okay, sick. I'm going to go to Calgary, Alberta. I had aunts, uncles here. My mom and dad live in Seminar. My brothers.
Yeah, so let's hear this, lad. How'd you get hit by the train?
How?
Or when? How? Tell me the whole story. We got time.
December 2014. Oh, shit. It was December 12th, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I didn't get admitted to the hospital until December 13th,
Yeah.
2014. So that's what the write-up says in the news.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, and I think it says I was hit at 64th Street, like right by Chinook there.
Yeah.
Chinook Center Mall.
Yeah.
The Yeah, like where on that road that Value Village is on.
Yeah, I know the road actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're yeah, brother. Just take your time telling this story. I mean, I can see there's some
Okay.
trauma like coming
Wow.
back to you, brother. And also, man, like if you need me to like, you know, if you take your time, or if you can't tell it, that's also fine too, man.
No, it's all good. Yeah, my uncle came to my graduation in 2014. He offered me a job, and I was like, fuck it. I got aunts, uncles, I got everybody out there. So why not?
Yeah.
So I went, and then I figured out two of my friends, Paul Beaver Potts and Evan Morkey, they went to UFC.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going there every weekend, hanging out with them, drinking, doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Evan's birthday, December 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he, like, shouts out Evan, like, he's my best friend, one of my best friends. And we've been friends since kindergarten, actually. And I don't know. It was his birthday. I got our other friend from high school to come, Wayland was his name. And he came, and then I went for drinks with my coworkers after work on a Friday.
Yep.
And I guess now I'm paraphrasing because when I showed up to the university, I was pissed, tanked.
Yeah.
Like I was blackout drunk, they say.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go to the strippers. I want to go to the strippers. And my friend Evan was like, yo, it's my birthday. We're going to do what I want. I don't want to go yet.
True.
And I was fucked up, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then Waylon came to the strippers with me. And from then on, Waylon told me we had drinks at the strippers. Everything was going fine. And then I went up on the stage, started slapping their asses. So we got kicked out.
Yeah.
Like right beside Murmur there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What strip club is
I don't
that?
even know. I think I don't know back then. There was a strip club called Murmurs, you know.
Oh, was it? Was it Murmur?
It might have been something else because we're talking
a-
about 10 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember unless there was. Hey, sorry, Murmurs, if you guys were around, this is where the story may have not taken place.
Murmur was the club, and then there was a strip club right next
Oh,
to
you're talking
it.
about right beside, like literally right by Chinook Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, that adult place. It's changed ownership multiple times. That's why the name is not always consistent. But for some reason, it's always a strip club.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at that club and you went to the strippers. You start up at the University of Calgary party. You were blacked out.
Yeah.
You at this point you're kind of relying on the memory of your buddy Waylon. And testimonials, I guess, from the police or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, man, keep going. This is getting intense. Actually, I'm kind of getting.
We were walking to go meet my friend Evan because it was his birthday, and I guess we were on the phone, or I was on the phone, and I said, "Where are you?" He said, "Cowboys." So I gave my phone to Waylon, and I said, "Watch this." I darted, tried to beat the train, played chicken with it. I got fucking teed up. I flew fucking 80 feet. It was going 60 kilometers an hour. I guess the cops
Hold on.
told my dad. Yeah.
So you hold on. I need to make sure I clarify what just happened. You landed in Calgary. You're partying with your boys from the University of Calgary.
Yeah.
It was one of your boys' birthday. You end up deciding you want to go to the strippers. Your boy was like, "It's not your day, it's my day. I'm not going to strippers." Another friend, Waylon, joins you. It's just you and Waylon, sounds like.
Yeah.
You guys end up at the club beside the strippers, proceeded to the strippers.
Yeah.
You get kicked out of the strippers for going on stage and
slapping their ass.
slapping the dancers' asses. Obviously, bad move, but
Bad move,
bad
yeah.
move.
But I was 18, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you're just wild, out of control, coming from
BC
Salmon Arms,
BC's
smaller
19,
town.
right?
Yep.
So,
Okay, you decide, you made a phone call, you decide the party's at Cowboys. That's what you're told.
yeah.
You guys are like, the best way to get there is a train, which is true because the train does drop you off right there. But at this point, there's the train coming, and you just decide you're gonna beat the train. Like you're gonna do
I'm playing chicken with it.
You're gonna do some Jackie Chan shit if I can jump past the train.
Yeah, my own stunts.
Oh
right?
man! And you run. Did you leap? Did you jump? Like
No, I don't know. I was fucking gone, and that's probably the only reason I survived was because I was so fucked up.
So yeah. Well, you survive.
I guess I was. The cops told my dad that I almost made it, so it did. It just clipped me.
Must clip in the back or the side?
On my right side, yeah.
Okay, so you leaped. Are we? If this, I'm looking at the camera here. Was it kind of one of these like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I've flown 80 feet.
Holy
and my friend on my phone, Waylon, and I guess he called.
Oh, you called Waylon?
No, Waylon was there.
Okay,
Waylon was there.
Yeah, no, but
I gave him my phone. I said, "Watch this."
My bad. Yeah. Right. Sorry, guys. Okay.
And then Waylon had my phone, and he called my other buddy that was supposed to come in Salmon Arm with his girlfriend or whatever, and he's like, "Yo, Starks just got hit by a fucking train." He's like, "What the fuck?" Called my mom, and then Waylon called 911, I guess, but someone had to tell my mom, and my mom fucking drove from Salmon Arm to Calgary that night. Yeah.
Yay, you're okay, because you're relying on other people's memory now because you jumped, you got clipped. Where'd your body land? You said 80 feet. Like
all I was told was 80 feet away. Yeah.
So the train's power knocked you 80 feet somewhere. Holy shit, man!
And all I remember is that they tore up my favorite fucking shirt, bro. I was wearing my favorite shirt. They tore it up. Dude, rest in peace, that shirt.
What the fuck? Okay. All right. Can we? Okay. Okay. Well, now I gotta ask. What kind of shirt was it? Like what?
Crew skateboards.
Okay.
You know Crew?
No, but dude, you can get another shirt.
I know. I could have. You can't get another life, but.
Okay, but you're bummed. Okay, so you're obviously unconscious now.
Yeah, when I woke up, I was just bummed about my shirt. I was bummed about my freaking hair. They had to shave half my head. Yeah.
What hospital did you wake up at?
Foothills.
This was in the news, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If we were to,
I can show you the radar.
No. Well, you don't have to Google it now. We can do it off the air.
Well, I have it. Okay, I have it saved.
Oh shit! You have it saved.
Obviously, because people don't know. People don't believe me.
No, I believed you when you said you got hit by a train when the first time I met.
I guess they say I was the first in 35 before me to survive. I don't know how many have survived now, and I hope everyone has.
They were potentially trying to commit suicide. You were just doing it because you
you
thought you were Jackie Chan or something. It's like,
to be funny or something.
Okay, guys. Yeah, so this was December 13th, 2014.
Well,
the headline from
December
Global
12th,
News.
I didn't admit to the hospital.
Right. Sorry, this article is from 2013. December 13th, 2014. Sorry, Starks and I have been having some beers before this. Hence the Cax Bar podcast concept. Drink at a bar, film a podcast.
Yeah,
great. Great. The title of the article from Global News: Pedestrian critically injured after being struck by sea train. Yeah, there's no clickbait with that. Like that's some straight insane fact. I'll let people read the rest of that. It's Global News website, and I just said the date.
I actually hit them up. I said, yo, I want to tell my story. And no one got back to me. So I'm glad that I could do this on a podcast and see where it goes.
Well, it's 9 years later, and
Yeah.
okay. Can we fast forward to the recovery, the injury? Like, how badly mangled were you?
I was in the Foothills Hospital for one has the best neuro. I don't know.
Yeah, brain doctors.
Brain
injury,
doctors. Right?
I
Yeah.
hate to say, Starks, I actually have a good friend that in high school, graduating year, he was involved in a pretty bad car accident. One of our friends didn't make it from that.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That was a long time ago. Like, feels like a lifetime ago. It doesn't feel like it was me in that era. But so I do understand friends with traumatic brain injury. Like I have a friend with but he rebounded nicely. He's fully functional, but like it's
that's good.
Yeah, but he has he has a brain injury or whatever at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're with it. Like you're fully.
Well, I do have a brain injury though.
Yeah, but you're not. I don't know. You're reliable. We're having a full blown conversation.
Yeah,
like what you're trying to say and everything, and like you were actually mentoring me with some advice outside. So and you make music. So just carry on with the your injuries.
When I woke up, I was in a coma for 2 weeks, but it was induced. It was an induced coma. So it was 2 weeks, and my parents and brothers had to open Christmas presents over top of me, and I feel bad for that. Like sorry, Mom.
Yeah,
But I woke up from the coma.
Yeah.
I couldn't even lift my head, and the first thing I remember, it was the worst hangover in my life. I was hungover for like maybe I wasn't hungover, but it felt like a hangover for 2 weeks.
That honestly, that's what getting hit by a train felt like. A super bad hangover.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when people say they got hit by a train, no, you don't know what it feels like, bro.
Yeah. Carry on, because come on, there's some humor in that because like from when you're drinking and you have a really big night, it's like it does. You say like I feel like I got hit by a train.
Yeah, that's probably where it came from.
Quite fucking literally got hit by a train.
And I'm like, yo, I feel fine. So what the fuck? So
pussies.
Yeah, exactly. And then, actually, when I was in the coma, my auntie had to come to the hospital, and because I was just a Jane Doe, they didn't know who I was because I had BC everything, and my auntie actually identified me. So
what? Sorry, can you elaborate just slightly a bit more on that? Like when you say like you were just that mangled, they couldn't tell who you were.
Yeah. I guess. And
like
that's what my auntie told me.
Do you have photos from this incident? Not that I need to see it on the podcast, but shit, man.
Oh fuck, no, because I have a new phone, so
honestly,
I might be able to gather some.
Yeah, we'll talk more off air on just seeing that because that's some very personal stuff, and but your head was injured, I take it, but what else was injured, man? Like
I broke my back, my ribs, my pelvis, but they were all clean breaks, so I was told they're healing up in the coma. Well, I mean, I wasn't told that. My parents were told that because I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
But when I woke up, I had to relearn how to talk, walk, write. I had to relearn it all, man. I was in a wheelchair for 2 weeks, and then I was like, fuck this. Give me a walker. Like, they told me I would never walk again. And I was like, no, I want to walk. And they're like, okay, here's a walker. And then I started walking, and then soon enough, I was.
What? like that's so commendable of you, man. Like that spirit, that will to live. People should take notes on that. You know, you think you had a rough time and whatever. It's like so
Yeah,
many.
but I'm not trying to compare my shit to anybody else
Fair,
because
fair.
everybody has trauma. Everyone has something, and that's what I've had to realize. I'm like, okay, you don't know it like I do. Okay, maybe you actually do know it like I do. I'm sorry, everybody gets affected differently.
Okay. Hey, very commendable response. I still think too many people complain about much less.
Yeah, that is true, but
Starks, what your eyes were affected, your hearing, your smell, your taste, like
no, it was all good. I have scars under my eye that
yeah, I can see
right there,
that.
but
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Um
I always had glasses.
yeah,
So.
I just well, commendable and also um fortunate, man. I mean,
Yeah,
in many ways.
it
I mean,
was.
it's not fortunate you got hit by a train, but you know, it's fortunate that the injuries weren't, you know, like, look, arms and legs injuries, fine, but seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, thinking,
Yeah.
like, you know, it seems like you're
I'm
okay.
grateful.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
your
grateful.
brain seems, well, your brain obviously is good. It's just maybe the just a slight whatever motor skill,
Yeah,
that, you know, thing, right?
slightly, yeah.
It's just off by,
For
you're almost
sure.
like a computer, just slightly off, right? You know
For
what I mean?
sure, yeah.
But everything works. Total time to heal. How long did that take?
4 months. I was in the Foothills Hospital 3 months, and then I got transferred to Kelowna General Hospital, and I was there for 1 month. So I think I was omitted April 7th.
Okay.
But then I had to do like physiotherapy and like outpatient
Yeah.
kind of stuff for like
Hey,
a
man,
month and a half.
let's take a moment and cheers to your life, man. That's some wild shit. Starks is also drinking Budweiser that he hates.
Yeah.
He basically did me a favor and
Yeah,
he's
might
drinking
as well.
Budweiser. So the comeback story, man. Like, where'd your life go from there?
I don't know. It took me because I was rapping in high school, right? And
Yeah.
then I was like, I really want to get back into rapping and shit. And I have a song called "Thinking Back," and it's pretty much about like coming back and like doing
You all right, bro?
like I'm alright. I'm just burping.
Okay, cool.
Like doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You
I don't know.
you have quite the journey, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be blunt and
Yeah, go
honest.
ahead.
I thought the voice was a result of the injury from the train crash,
Well,
but to
it's
learn that the voice,
thankful now that I could pretty much blame it on it because when people are like, "Oh, yo, why you talking so loud?" Oh, I got hit by a train. Then they're like, "Oh shit, oh shit."
man, and you know what? It's hard to, who's gonna, you know, you have to find a time to explain that, and not
Yeah.
everyone's gonna have time to like listen in that in so intently. So, but the reality is this: you grew up with a voice, whatever, like obstacle, and then you get hit by a train. You know what I mean? Like those are two kind of like already major things the majority of the population do not endure.
And then my house burned down.
And now you had your house burned down.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes wonder like why things happen?
I feel like honestly, I feel like everything happens for a reason now because I'm still here.
Yeah.
There's got to be something meant for me.
Yes.
There's-
Yes. I think so
like-
too. And you know, I really, one thing I just took from you, just from meeting you right away, it's like, I do love good energy,
Yeah.
and you had like good energy. Like, I don't know what it was. My
Thanks.
business partner was just like, hey, he pointed, like, because he was bartending that night that we met, and he's like,
Yeah.
he wants to be on the podcast. And then I was thinking in my head, like, great. And then I look over, and I'm just right away, I was like, you've been through some shit, like just at first glance, you know. And then I came talk to you, and the rest is history. You know, like a lot of people have trials, but yours is unique. Okay, like people
Yeah.
don't you know they don't get hit by a train. You know,
Yeah, well,
you know.
yeah, thanks.
And then you said that basically the doctors told you not to walk, and you basically were like, "Fuck that." So you obviously have
And I
a
did.
strong will.
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, you could say that. And I also had to re-get my license for my car because they told me, oh, I probably wouldn't drive again. But here I am driving. But honestly,
I've never
though,
seen you drive, but I take it it's good.
I
think
drive a
it's good.
standard car.
Fuck yeah, there you go.
I've
Better motor skills than most.
I drive a Genesis Coupe
Sick.
2.0.
I'm not a big car guy. I actually need
Yeah,
to.
me either. I just bought it to
Okay.
be fancy.
Okay, sick. I'll have to look up which model Genesis Coupe. I'm not gonna lie, it's not popping into my mind here. Car people are probably looking at me like, "You fucking idiot! You don't know what a Genesis Coupe is." I don't know what a Genesis Coupe is right now. Okay, let's keep going, man. Like, so right now you got back into rapping. You basically had a new lease on life.
Yeah, well, I realized that life could get taken from me like that. So I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I don't know. You can love it or hate it. I know my mom probably hates it,
but whatever. But you're doing. But
what I want to do, I'm doing what I want to do, and if I die like that, that's okay. Because.
But let's dive into what that's saying. Like when people say, "I want to do what I want to do," that also means when you do something you want to do you want to do that thing at its best or just at the rate that you do it?
Well, I don't know. It depends what it is, I guess.
I suppose. So I don't know. Let's go off a theoretical question. Like, say you got a new lease on life, and you're like, you know what? I want to be a pro skateboarder. I mean, I want to be a skateboarder.
Yeah,
but
I do
skateboard. I know you do. That's why I brought it up. Yeah. But it's like, but what does that mean? Does that mean you want to become a professional skateboarder, half pipe street, or does that mean you just want to skateboard?
Well,
right? Like,
honestly,
that's the real question.
My balance was so off after the train. I did have to relearn how to skateboard. And honestly, like I was all right in high school. I could drop in and like do a kickflip and ollie and whatever, do like a 6-set.
Yeah.
All that shit. But now I can just. Sorry.
Budweiser. It's brought to you by Budweiser.
Yeah, there we go. But now I can just cruise along the river with my roommate, and like I feel good about that because now that I can stand and be on a skateboard,
yeah,
that's much better to me. And like, oh no, I can't play fastball anymore, but I went and played softball with my uncles.
Yeah. So you're saying I want to do what I want to the best of my ability.
Yeah, but you have to have like your limitations. You know, you can't be that pro skateboarder.
Right.
And like, I'm not looking to be a pro rapper, but I'm looking to be at least known.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. With when you had your new lease on life, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm gonna push it to the extreme, try beyond my hardest, like give it beyond all I got, become obsessed with it, like to put in all the hours to learn something and revolve everything around that thing and not give a fuck about anything else. That's a 10.
Okay.
And then a 5 would be like, I'm just gonna play recreational basketball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, where was your new lease on life? Just I want to do more things that I enjoy doing, or do you or is it to take it to DEFCON 10 like the way it's played?
Well,
do you know what I'm asking? Kind of.
Yeah, it was definitely get back into the things I was doing before.
Okay.
But I wanted to get my ticket in sheet metal, so I focused on that.
So that's a 10 in sheet metal.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm a journeyman ticket, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Okay.
I actually just got it in March of this year.
That's props. Yeah, so you obviously understand, work ethic and
Yep.
sacrifice and struggle and not feeling comfortable or feeling good, and things like that.
Oh, there was times I wanted, like when I was a third, fourth year apprentice, I wanted to quit so bad. But I'm like, yo, I've already made it this far. I'm
Mm.
gonna go through. But at least I got to where I wanted to in the other aspects of my life because I wanted to get almost where I was before.
Yeah,
Like that was my goal, to get where I was, and I feel like I'm where I was.
nice.
And now I'm further with my ticket.
Yeah, that's amazing. So right now, that is what you do for work, eh? Like,
Yeah, I do
working
that.
sheet metal. Yeah, because we were trying to film this podcast a couple weeks ago, but Starks had to go out of town for work.
Yeah.
And okay, so right now, what's your work schedule like?
I work 21 and 7.
Oh wow, that do you think this is a decent balance or
Well, not really, but
okay? But
I mean, we get Sundays off,
yeah,
so we're still allowed to charge a couple hours on Sunday. But I get to go explore where we are. Like
Right.
right now, I'm in BC, so I get to go explore Vancouver on Sundays, and
yeah, that's pretty rad. What about your music then? Where's that fit in now?
usually I do it on my days off, so it's like kind of slow. Like I'm working on three new songs right now, and I'm trying to drop them all at once. And people are like, "Oh, why didn't you do singles?" Well, I don't really have the time.
Yeah, no,
So-
I know what that's like.
Like,
Hey, Starks, when it comes back to that scale 1 to 10, the sheet metal is a 10, but the music, is that 10 as well, or is it?
probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I appreciate like that you gave an honest response there. I'm not saying your music's not 10, right? I'm not. That's not what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like again, Starks.
Check
music-
it out for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. It's but I can relate because I'm not a master podcaster by any fucking means. Like I do this because I love it. But would I say I'm great at it? I mean, I feel like I have ability to connect with people, and feel like I have ability to get people out of their shell and tell their story and things. But would I say I'm a master podcaster, production fucking
Not
guy?
yet.
Like, no, right? Not yet. But I'm learning, and that takes time, but it's strange
It does.
because even in that realm, just like your music, I bet what's your favorite part of making the music? Is it the songwriting or the filming of the video or like,
Honestly, yeah, songwriting when it all, because I'm at work, I'm writing down lyrics that just pop into my head.
yeah,
Right? I'm writing those down, and then when it all comes together to a beat, I'm like, oh yeah, like so hyped to record this.
yeah.
That's the best feeling, I think,
Okay,
in
so
my opinion.
within that analogy, that example, sorry. So within the tiers that come to the totality of making a music video, something that the fans will see, it's like the 10 out of 10 came from the creative process. But do you have that same 10 out of 10 for like, say, the production process?
Well, no, I probably don't. I've only recorded 2 of them, right? And I don't have like a director or anything, right? I just do it
the best of
with
your thinking.
with buddies actually that just do it.
Yeah,
So I'm like, yo, you want to record one of my songs? And I send them the song, and they listen, they like it, and then we do it.
Mm.
So
okay.
like I'm not, I don't know, I'm not up to bar on fucking music making, but I think they're fucking dope.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it, man. Like I really do. I was listening to the gym the other day. yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Your skirts.
Oh.
Skirts. Well, that's the thing. Like that. This is the thing about your rap from the song that I heard. It was a skirts down, skirts up song, right?
Skirt off.
Skirt off. Skirt off.
Yeah.
Okay. And I kept botching that part, but that's not the point. Like it was your voice.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the thing
thank
that
you.
you're just, as I'm lifting, there's this deep voice that sounds like it came out of like a machine, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and like
okay.
I'm sitting there like fuck yeah, you know, like this is fucking
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. But you know, like I appreciate your art, but everyone appreciates people's work for different reasons, right?
Yeah,
But
they
that,
should, though.
yeah, but that's what I mean by the whole like things happen for a reason thing. Because I'm like, someone with your voice would not have got into music most of the time, right?
Yeah.
I think anyway. I mean, I could be
don't
wrong.
know.
You know. Well,
There's a lot of rappers like Jada Kiss, and like they all sound weird.
I guess people could say Eminem sounded weird, right?
Yeah.
But I loved
Well,
Eminem.
I
Fucking-
think the biggest thing with him was because of his skin. Though.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You don't think it was the sound?
No.
Because I grew up with
There-
Eminem. I grew up with the Marshall Mathers LP,
Yeah.
and you know, like with the real Slim Shady, like you know, Please Stand Up, and like that was me in teenage
Well,
years.
that's a play on the real Slim Starks.
Maybe if we had a reverse time machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I get what you meant. Sorry, I misconstrued that. I meant
Yeah.
you're saying
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you play your plus play off that. I thought you meant like you invented that first.
No,
But I was like, no, dude. I'm like, you're quite a bit younger
I'm
than
tripping.
you're
Yeah,
quite a
no.
bit younger than Eminem, bro.
No.
Sorry, I misunderstood that. No, to be honest with you, Tupac and Eminem are my favorite rappers. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking love those two.
Eminem's a legend for sure.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't classify him as my favorite.
So you
rapper.
really think it's just because he was white at the time?
Well,
that
I
they got
don't
the
know.
shine?
He was coming up. He had good music. Don't get me wrong. I love Eminem.
Yeah.
He's a legend. He made the path for even people like me. Like I'm not even fucking close to being known.
Yeah.
But
you love it. You still
Yeah.
love it, man.
and like he made it okay for white people to do
Well,
African American stuff.
Vanilla Ice was the first
Wow,
big,
okay.
but that was a different kind.
Yeah.
Like Eminem's rap, I just remember it was. I don't know what it was about the '90s anyway, in the early 2000s, but I know almost every kid that I grew up with in that time period. We were all pretty fucking pissed off all the time, and I you know, like for various issues. Just I felt like society back then, even I share this view now, like the way it transitioned into the next phase, if you will, was
Yeah.
just done so poorly that everyone
the
was
next phase of
of-
rap.
no, just
hip-hop?
life,
Oh,
you know, because like it was, you know, yeah, it's hot as fucking here. It's basically a sauna in the Caspar podcast.
yeah.
My bad. Well, we're kind of we're near the end here. Slim starts here, bro. But I'm just trying to say, like, I could relate heavily to what he was like saying at the time. Even though, you know, I was a Chinese Canadian teenager kid, I felt that fucking like that
Well,
all that emotion. I guess that's where it stems from.
That's all right though.
Hey, what's your opinion on MGK?
I like him.
I like him. I like him too. I
Like
like him
even
too.
that rap battle, say Eminem won, say MGK won. Who cares? They both made a hit song. They both made like the good battle. Like I don't think either of them won.
Okay. Well, if I had to pick, I'd choose Eminem over MGK, but just because I like
but
more
that's
stuff. But
just because you like Eminem.
I still like MGK though. I mean, I thought it was kind of fucking weird when he came at him like that. Well,
Okay.
what's your opinion on that?
I don't know. I don't know with all that Haley shit. Yeah, it I don't know, man. I think all rap beef is just publicity. Like when you're that big, it's just publicity.
I think again, I'm not the rapper here, but I think why it gets so much drawing like shine. I don't think it's because it's publicity. I think it's because they're hitting personal, like hence Tupac's
Yeah.
death, right? And we're back. Yeah, Starks and I had to take a little break there. Starks, we're just gonna wind this down, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely appreciate your story. That's one hell of a fucking story. I hope people view this and kind of, you know, get your people can listen and just understand your real time
Yeah,
memory.
from it.
Yeah. Hold on. On that note, are you still that wild? Like, do you still, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like.
Well,
I'll start talking
I-
closer to the mic.
So yeah, I've tamed down a bit, but the other night I left here pretty fucking wasted, and
Yeah,
my
but you
friend
weren't-
had to take care of me.
Okay, but you weren't trying to jump past the train.
No,
again.
no.
Okay.
No trains, no shit like that anymore. No,
Yeah.
it's not like, yo, let me beat this. No, like, life is probably the best thing you could ever have.
Yeah. No, yeah, life
Like,
is
Do what you want, but like to like an extent almost.
yeah. Well, I get what I mean. Look, I get what you're saying. Like, I am doing what I love to do. I'm all I'm just trying to say is like I don't think I'd ever jump from a train, even no matter how wasted I was, for even
Well,
even to prove points or something. But
yeah,
no,
well,
you know what? Hey, actually, I did do something stupid back in the day. I might have done this allegedly, but yeah, like friends and I, we got pretty into like climbing buildings at one point when I was actually 18, and because my one friend is a climber, and it's called buildering. But yeah, I remember we scaled a couple like buildings in the city here, and with nothing but just doing it. And yeah, my one friend got pretty high up, and had he fallen, no one fell, but that would have been probably paralysis or death in hindsight. But I mean, would I do something like that now? Highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely.
Because as you get older, you start maturing, or you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Right. And
well, it's more like you notice your body's not as fucking awesome as it once was.
Well, I've noticed that since I was 19.
Yeah.
Like my brain's 27, but my body's fucking 35 years old.
Yeah.
And
well, thanks for saying
that. That part sucks.
Yeah, thanks for saying that, because I'm literally older than 35. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't think it's starting to click and clack, and I hate it. But hey, before we wrap up here, I want to know what's your future goals here, what's your future plans, and what can we expect from Slim Starks?
Honestly, like, I don't know. That's okay. Honestly, I want to probably start a sheet metal business, and I don't know, go from there. My brother's gonna be a plumber.
Yeah.
So he's on his way to becoming a journeyman. So probably open something up with him.
Sweet.
And still do music as a hobby. Like, I love it. Mm-hmm. And I love when people love my shit. Mm-hmm. Right? But I know I'm probably not gonna make it anywhere.
Hey, so let's pump some of your beats on this out there here. Yeah. I'll put it on the speakers, man.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. Sure. I'm gonna put all of Justin Starkell's show notes information. Is gonna have his Instagram, a couple YouTube videos from Starks' rap. But hey, Starks, come back on, man. Let's do a follow up in a few months or whatever. Yeah, I want to see how things are going, and I'll try to catch one of your shows, man. Like, let me know when they are. Okay. All right, guys. Bye. Peace out.